Hi there, health warriors. Welcome to the channel of Earthlux, where ancient healing meets modern life. This is your sanctuary to reconnect with your body in a deeper, more intuitive way, using timeless wisdom that's more relevant now than ever. Today, we're diving into something that touches every single one of us, yet hides in plain sight. You know that tension in your jaw? The knots in your stomach? The 2 a.m. mind-racing marathons? We chalk it up to just stress. But what if that stress isn't just a passing feeling? What if it's silently reshaping your hormones, weakening your immune system, hijacking your brain, and setting the stage for chronic illness down the line? In this video, we're uncovering the dark side of stress you must know, and how it's quietly affecting you in ways you've probably never connected. So stay with us, because understanding this could be the most powerful step you take for your health this year. When the cracks begin to show. It doesn't happen all at once. It starts quietly, almost innocently. You tell yourself, it's just a busy week. You stay up a little later answering emails, skip breakfast because you're running late, cancel plans to catch up on work. No big deal, just life. Right? You're holding it together, because that's what grown-ups do. But slowly, things shift. You wake up feeling tired, even after a full night's sleep. You snap at someone you love over something small. Coffee stops working the way it used to. And that tight feeling in your chest? It sticks around longer than usual. Suddenly, a red light on your commute feels like a personal attack. A friend forgetting to text back feels like rejection. And that one more thing on your to-do list? It's enough to make you want to cry. Sound familiar? It should. Because this quiet unraveling is how stress really works. Not with a bang, but with a slow erosion. And by the time you notice it, it's already taken root. When stress stops being just in your head. It starts with a feeling. Subtle. Easy to brush off. Your heart starts racing, but you're just sitting there. Your stomach flips for no reason. Headaches become part of your routine. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. Again. You tell yourself it's just being busy. Just getting older. Just life. But it's not. This is stress. But not the kind that passes after a nap or a weekend off. This is chronic stress, the kind that digs deep and settles in, quietly rewiring your body from the inside out. Your nervous system stays on high alert. Your immune system starts to weaken. And your brain? It gets foggy, tired, disconnected. Scientists have a name for this hidden toll: allostatic load. It's the slow, silent wear and tear that builds up when your body is stuck in survival mode too long. And make no mistake, it's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. Over time, that load can lead to heart disease, anxiety and depression, autoimmune flare-ups, memory loss, and yes, even premature aging. Stress doesn't just steal your peace. It can steal years from your life, unless you learn to interrupt the cycle. The sneaky ways stress tricks you. The most dangerous thing about stress? It doesn't always show up like a crisis. Sometimes, it disguises itself as ambition, as getting things done, as just powering through. You tell yourself you're being strong, focused. You're handling it, holding it all together. You're coping. But here's the twist. There's a big difference between rising to a challenge and living every day in survival mode. You start skipping rest, not because you have to, but because it feels wrong to stop. You feel restless during quiet moments. You check your phone before your eyes are even open. And relaxation, it comes with a side of guilt. Here's a gentle truth. If you can't remember the last time you truly felt at ease, without that hum of urgency in the background, then stress isn't just visiting anymore. It's running the show. recognizing the red flags before it's too late. Not all warning signs come crashing in like a panic attack. Some arrive like background noise, soft, persistent, easy to ignore. It starts with the mornings. You technically slept, but you still feel exhausted. You drag yourself out of bed, already behind, already tired. Little things set you off. A slow driver, a messy kitchen, a question from your partner that makes you snap, and you don't even know why. You feel wired, but worn out. Like your brain is stuck in go mode, even when your body begs to stop. The joy in things you used to love, cooking, music, time with friends, feels dulled, distant. You keep saying, "I just need to get through this week." But you've been saying that for months. Decisions feel heavier. Your immune system taps out. You catch every bug going around. And somewhere along the way, you've started to wonder, when did I stop feeling like me? These aren't just bad days, they're red flags. Quiet signals your body sends before it breaks down completely. Because stress doesn't always shout. Sometimes it creeps in, slowly turning down the volume on your life until you forget what rested, happy, or calm felt like. Why you can't just push through forever. We've all done it. Told ourselves to keep going. One more deadline, one more responsibility, one more day running on fumes. You push through the headaches, the fatigue, the tension in your chest. You tell yourself, "I'll rest when things calm down." But here's the truth no one talks about until it's too late. Your body always keeps the score. You might be able to fool your calendar, your coworkers, even your loved ones. But you can't fool your nervous system. And eventually, it starts pushing back. Maybe it's a sudden panic attack that seems to come out of nowhere. Maybe it's total burnout, when even getting out of bed feels like a battle. Or maybe it's your body waving a red flag in the form of high blood pressure, gut issues, or something scarier. This isn't weakness. It's not failure. It's biology. Humans weren't built to run on adrenaline and pressure 24/7. We're meant to have cycles of effort and of rest. And when rest never comes, the body finds a way to force it. The scariest part? Most people only realize what stress has done once the damage has already set in. And by then, it takes more than just a weekend off to fix it. The good news? Stress doesn't have to win. Yes, stress is powerful, but so are you, especially when you learn how to meet it with intention. You don't need a week at a wellness resort or a total life reset. The shift starts in the smallest choices, woven into your everyday rhythm. Like taking a real pause. Not when everything's done, not when you've earned it, but right in the middle of the chaos. Even 60 seconds of deep, conscious breathing can help reset your nervous system and remind your body that it's safe. Or choosing movement, not as punishment or productivity, but as release. Stretching while your coffee brews, a walk around the block with music in your ears. Dancing in your kitchen like no one's watching. These simple moments actually help burn off the stress chemicals that build up when life gets heavy. Then there's sleep. Not just more of it, but better, protected sleep. That means no scrolling past midnight. No, just one more episode. Sleep is sacred. It's the time your body does its deepest healing work. Let it. And let's talk about boundaries, the kind that doesn't need an explanation. No can be a complete sentence. Not everything and everyone gets access to your energy, and learning to protect your peace might be the most healing decision of all. Finally, find one small thing each day that brings you back to you. A joy anchor. Something simple, pressure-free, and purely yours. Like music, journaling, a warm bath, digging in the garden, or watching the sky change colors at sunset. Because healing doesn't come in a rush. It comes in moments. One small shift at a time. And each of those moments is a quiet, powerful way of saying, I choose to come back to myself. You're not broken, you're overloaded. Feeling stressed doesn't mean you're failing. It means you've been carrying too much for too long. And the first step isn't pushing harder. It's recognizing the weight and choosing to set it down. Stress will always knock, but you get to choose whether it comes in and takes over. So, what about you? Which of these signs have you seen in your own life? What small shift are you ready to make today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone. And if this video helped you feel seen, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and subscribe to Earthlux for more real talk on natural healing and everyday wellness that actually works. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay grounded, and remember, you don't have to break to know it's time to rebuild.